start school yet, or are you still first?
Still pro first. Still pro first.
So the 30th needs to be first.
Probably so, because we got a lot of cleaning and stuff to do. It's a new school.
Well, there were some issues with access and things like that, and you're gonna work with the board on that?
Working with the board to, what we want to do is make sure the gate is locked every night. Because, like me and you talked before, all it would take would be some of those young guys go in there and set up a meth lab. And look what a mess we would have. We need that gate locked. We called her yesterday. She hasn't got back with us. She was out of town. She was at Charleston yesterday. Trish was. So we want to work with her and give all the coaches, the bus drivers that have access down in there, give them a key to the gate. But let our groundskeeper down there every day, let him lock it at a certain time. And if they need back in, the bus drivers earlier, they have a key, they can get in. But I do think the gate needs to be locked.
I got a recommendation. We ran into a lot of stuff like that, at various high schools about locking the gates and keeping locks on the gates because everybody, making duplicate keys and different things like that. One of the things I saw some people go to was combinations, where they have a punch code combination, and you can change the code. So if that code starts getting out with people you don't want, that you don't want to have, and instead of going in and getting a new lock, changing all the keys, giving all those out, just punch in another combination, and you could set that. I think that would be pretty easy to get. I know Boone County does that, and I would think that I could check into that for you if you want, because that would
We
be
appreciate it.
that would be easy.
Yes.
Egress and
Yes.
access.
Well, I think it's with Camel County, that's still a lot
Yeah.
of facilities under market on that piece of that way. Punch codes to get
That might be a good idea for the whole facility,
in. Yeah, yeah.
True. Exactly.
rather than worrying about a bunch of keys.
True. Another question is the ambulance service in Top Hill. I hear they were trying to purchase that property.
Yeah, they have asked the commission to turn that over to them.
I'd love to have them live in the community center with us. If anybody would work with them, ask them, or whatever we could do to persuade them to do that, because I think we could provide more for them at the community center. Plus, it would be an asset to us as far as grant money, housing.
Since I sit on that board now, you're talking about
What's that?
free space?
Yes.
Because I'll bring it up next week,
Yes.
meet next week.
Yes, I mean, I just think it would, if the sheriff's willing to put a deputy up there, and the board is willing to fix an access, living space for him, or whatever we have to do it, I think it would be great to have the ambulance service there also.
You think about if you're having functions, if they're having ball games and things like that, you'd have that right there.
Yeah, they do.
It does sound like a good idea. Mr. McCain can talk with EMS and see.
We don't have to worry about locking the gate either.
That's right.
Well, and the other thing too is, since the commission really is the owner of the Hilltop project, we might be able to, if that would happen, sell that and turn that money over to the communities for the ambulance development.
The reason we brought that up is because the old, part of the old, where the old cafeteria used to be, the kitchen used to be. See, they got that fixed into a kitchen area, a shower and all of that. And we could build 2 living quarters right there in that one big room.
Mr. Matthews brought up the fact being, us working on these cell towers and stuff, also that 14 Mile Mountain is probably a big, good location to look at for a cell tower too, so. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think we'll look into that
Appreciate it.
and see how they feel about it and things like that. And makes a lot of sense,
Appreciate it.
We appreciate you coming up with those ideas.
But it ain't just me. We got 9 people on the board, and then the community also is throwing a lot of things in now. It could be a successful thing.
Well, I appreciate that, but I think your board had insight to put you as their spokesman. So, yeah, we will brag on all of them through you, so there you go. Anything else concerning the Parks Community?
No. Okay, thank you.
A lot of people's excited about getting a new building, getting everybody together, and getting all these new ideas from everybody, and making sure it's right input in.
Sounds good, sounds good. All right, we'll go ahead and move on. Is there anyone else in the public?
On behalf of the clerks, the sheriff's department and the assessor, I don't know if there have been any rooms reserved, but they were requesting the office for their use, and that keys not be given out for that, so they could leave their desktop up. Sarah said she would like to use the desktop instead of relying on the laptop all the time. And if keys weren't given out to, just maybe the clerks and my husband, Alice, that they could use the office if it hasn't been assigned to anyone.
Just talking about in like the county government office.
Yes, for the government. Thank you.